Assalamualaikum everyone and good afternoon. Welcome to Let's Talk program. This talk show will talk about something controversial. So do not waste our time. I will introduce to all audience about our panel. Okay, beside me is a professional gamer.
My name is Muhammad Shazwan.
Okay, the second panel.
Yes, I'm a counselor. My name is Omar Rizwan.
Okay, that's it.
I'm Muhammad Fidos, a parent of 2 sons.
Alright, and last one.
And I, as a gamer, my name is Joel Nizam in UKP.
Today's topic is how games can affect people's lifestyle. As we know, video games are frowned upon by parents and time wasters, and worse, some education experts think that these games corrupt the brain. Playing violent video games are easily blamed by the media and some experts as the reason why some young people become violent or commit extreme antisocial behavior. But many scientists and psychologists find that video games can actually have many benefits. The main one is making kids smart. Video games may actually teach kids high-level thinking, skill that they will need in the future. So, do not waste our time. Let's start with the panel number 1. So, Mr. Nizam, yeah. Can you explain your opinion about games?
Thanks for moderator Hafizuddin Darussalam. For my opinion is, people should play the video games because it will bring many benefit to us. People often think that play video game will just a waste of time because they not knowing what the benefit will come to them. For example, when we play video games, it will decrease our stress. When we have problem that lead us to stress, we need to play video games to stabilize our emotion. Because when you play games, you need to think calmly in order to success finish the game. And when you can think calmly and there is no stress. That's all my opinion. I will give it back to the moderator.
Okay, thank you Nizam for giving your opinion. Okay, second panel, can you give your opinion, your experience through gaming as a parent?
Thanks to our young moderator, Encik Hafiz, for the questions. As a parent of 2 sons, I have 2 sons, which his name is Faris and Fikri. They are twins, for about 20 years old. As for me, I am 40 years old right now. Imagine. I think that the most popular opinions which come from cautious parents is that playing computer games is very bad because it is addictive, it is mindless, and it displaces all the important work that a student should be doing, such as studying. But for me, I know playing computer games could be very good. I know that there are more advantages besides of this disadvantages. And as for me, I will allow it and I will monitor it. As responsible parents, we should know how the kid felt, right?
Yeah.
And I will monitor it with moderation together with the limitations. Thank you.
Okay, the counselor, what is your opinion on gaming?
Okay, thank you to Mr. Hafizuddin as a moderator. Once again, Mr. Hafizuddin, what is the question? Oh, it's about it's about my opinion about gaming.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Actually, gaming can be specialized to specialization, I think. So for my opinion, I think there's two. One is excessive gaming, and another one is addiction. So for excessive gaming, people who play games excessively, they are someone who loves the game, but they can easily put them down to spend with others.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, like hang out with friends. They can go anywhere they want, but they limit their time to play games. For example, me myself, I only play games for 1 hour a day. Then I spend with others. Then the second type of persons are person who are addicted, or we call addiction to games. This kind of person, we can say that they have like diseases. They are too fanatic of gaming. They don't realize what is happening around them, but they only focus for gaming. So it's like they focus too much to gaming until they forgot about all of the things. All of the things what we call
Important things.
important things in their life. Yes. So thank you. That's all for my opinion.
Alright.
So panel number 4, you are a professional gamers,
Yes.
right? So you must have wonderful experience in gaming. So what is your opinion in gaming?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hafiz, for the question. From a professional gamer's point of view, my opinion towards gaming that it unites us all. From all across the globe, we compete against one another, whether individually or as a group. It's where we meet new people, discuss gaming tips, share ideas, or even just talk about normal stuff. When I started gaming, online gaming in particular, I thought that I was playing with players from my country. That's when one of the players started to speak in Russian. At first I thought that maybe somebody was playing a prank, but then it occurred to me that I was playing an online game. So obviously there's going to be international players. So I asked him if he could speak in English, which he replied yes, and that led us to becoming friends. Fast forward to now, I've competed in and won in numerous nationwide competition from the United States to Singapore, France, and many more. And the best part of going to all of those places is you will see all of the people, different color, skin color, different hair color, and different languages they speak, but still they all gathered together in one place for the love of gaming, and that is truly amazing for me.
Oh, that was amazing. Okay, for a second question, I want to ask how games can affect people's lifestyle. Okay, panel number 1, can you discuss about it?
Thanks again for the moderator, Hafizudin Ben Ruslan. That is a very good question. The video games can affect people's lifestyle, especially for the autism people.
Yes.
The reason I say that because for shooting games, we need high concentration and good reflexes to play the games. And this game and this shooting game will train the autism people to make faster decision. Furthermore, the video game also can increase our creativity. If you play a game and you need to, for such as puzzle game, you need to think outside the box in order to finish the games. And then when you try to hardly to think, our brain will produce more neuron that can increase our creativity. That's all my opinion.
Okay, panel number 2, can you elaborate about this situation?
Thanks to our young moderator, Encik Hafiz bin Roslan. Okay, thanks for the question, which is how games can affect someone's people lifestyle. My first point is, as a parent, I believe that games can help to overcome dyslexia. Dyslexia is it's not common, but it's a rare disease that um, attacks an individual which involve in difficulty in learning and interpreting words. So, researchers believe that playing games need constantly changing environment that requires intense focus. As for example, shooting games. Shooting games, we really need intense focus. We need to targeting the enemies and shoot them down. And the second point is, from my personal opinions, games can cause addictions. Addiction is very bad, but it's very good if we limit it. Addiction is personal physical health that can be seriously impacted from poor gaming habits. Gamers can become lazy and neglect all necessary activities such as exercising, studying, hanging out with friends, eating healthy foods, and also possesses damaged eyesight. Addicted gamers also possess social problems. They spend too many hours in front of the screen and resulting shy and became introvert person. Thank you.
Okay, counselor, what do you think about games can affect people's lifestyle?
Okay, yeah, thanks again, Mr. Hamzuddin. Okay, so the next question is how
games can affect people's lifestyle?
how games can affect people's lifestyle. Yes. So in my research that I've done for many years, I have gained the knowledge about this gaming. Actually, there are two ways that we can specify games. One is the a good way and one is the bad way. So, for example, if I take the bad way, so actually we have games, good games and bad games. So for the bad games, I'm not saying that the bad game, but that can cause bad manners, bad effects. For example, I will take GTA, Grand Theft Auto.
Yes.
So that kind of game actually makes encourages violence, killing people, attacking police.
Guns.
What for we are doing that?
Bombs.
But it's for fun, I think.
Yes.
But I hope that the game players will not apply the bad manners in that game, but they will play for fun only. Then next I will go to the good application, good example of games. For example, I will take Red Alert or Dota.
Oh, yes. Defense of the
They will teach us about strategies. So we can apply that in our studies. We know that in order to success, we have to have these kind of strategies. So number one, what we have to do. Number two, what we have to do. Same as playing games. So if you want to be successful in a war, in playing the game, and we want to finish the game successfully, so what we have to do? We have to build defense. We have to gain more soldiers,
Get good items.
get good items, more quality over quantities.
Yes.
I think that's many things that I can say, and I have also some some ways to get a good gaming. For example, the first is we should create a gaming diary actually. For example, if we are very addicted to games, we play 5 hours a day a game. We should reduce playing that to only for 1 hour, because as a human we have to
Other things.
do other things, serve our parents, serve our children, do our daily life activities. We we should be free from anything controlling us. This game is actually controlling us. We should never let that game control us, but we have to control that. And secondly, we should create a reward system. For example, if we played 1 hour game, suppose I think we never have to play that game actually, but for our easiness or for fun, we play that. But we have to reward ourselves with something like meeting friends, hanging out with friends. I think that could be one of the good ways or a good gaming technique. And lastly, you can meet counselors like me, so I could give some motivation or encouragement to you that you can play game. That's no problem in playing game, but you should
Limitations.
yes, you should limit. Yes, yeah, right. Yes, you should limit yourself. But I hope gaming has its advantages and disadvantages. So hopefully play games, but limit yourself. I think that's all for me. Yes, thank you.
Okay, Mrs. Shazwan, you as a professional gamer, what do you think about games can affect people's lifestyle?
Okay, for the second question, how games can affect people's lifestyle. For me, it really depends on the individual. Some can be affected in a positive way and some might not. In a positive way, the person might be able to enhance the creativity in solving difficult tasks, improve the critical thinking, and sharpen the reflexes, dexterity, and focus. But in a negative way, some players start to get really addicted to gaming and lose sight on reality. Some even start to get really stressed out when gaming, and that is not a healthy thing. What I can suggest is limit yourself to only a few hours per day on gaming. I myself, as a professional gamer, practice at least 3 to 4 hours a day, accompanied by a few 10 minutes break in between each game. By limiting yourself, not only you will be able to spend more time outside of the gaming world, but also improve on your self-discipline and controlling your actions. Yeah, that is.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks to our panel for giving your own opinion. So from your own opinion, I can conclude that games are not all the games has their disadvantage. Games also have advantage and disadvantage. It all depends on the person that play the games, right?
Yeah.
We have to set a limitation to ourselves. So it doesn't matter the games, what is on the games. It matters what is in the person, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I think. Okay, thanks. And I hope that we could see again later.
In the next course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.